Canon EOS 200D. Design. In pictures, the EOS 200D might look like any other DSLR. Canon likes to think it's less daunting to use thanks to a different and supposedly simpler button layout compared to what you'll find on other Canon DSLR cameras, but, realistically, those ISO, Avenue +/Q set buttons and M, Avenue, TV and P options on the top dial will probably have newcomers scratching their heads. Which is where guided UI comes into play. If you're shooting through the viewfinder, then the camera's rear screen is used to show you what the selected mode actually does. In Avenue mode, that's aperture priority in non-Canon speak, it shows the number value relative to for more background blur as an example, which is a useful way to decipher how the camera's settings will correspond to the shot you're taking. The user interface is slow as heck to respond, but the principal idea is great. And once you're au fait with its ins and outs, it's easy to shift it over to the standard user interface. The other thing that really helps to break down barriers is that vari-angle touchscreen. It doesn't have to be fixed vertically to the rear of the camera, which is great for pulling it away from the body to use it in overhead or waist level for more creative shots. Because using the camera in live view mode will show everything in real time on the screen, without necessitating the need to look through the viewfinder, although that's also an option, which is handy in bright sunlight of when steadying against the face shots can be useful. It's easy to tape onto a subject using the touchscreen and shoot. Performance. This ability to use the touchscreen will work a treat for those more used to shooting with, say, a mobile phone. A clear focus point appears on the screen, with tracking app even able to follow a subject around to some degree, so that adjustments needn't be made. It's this dual-pixel app system, the same as you'll find in the EOS 80D, which works to deliver quick autofocus. It's fast enough to rival Canon's mirrorless range, which, to us, almost muscles out the need for the EOS M lineup. The focus types in the 200D aren't as complex as something like the Panasonic Lumix G80, but it's still a fast and efficient system in live view mode. The inclusion of built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth also helps enable sharing shots from camera without the need to extract the SD card. That very shot of the 200 meters final we shared to our mobile phone via the Canon Camera Connect app for Apple and Android devices, then cropped and shared directly to Instagram. Once the app is connected, it's easy to reconnect again in the future. Canon 200D review, image quality and video. Constant throughout this 24-megapixel level. If you want better quality later down the line, then a more proficient lens will make a huge difference, such as the 24 to 70mm f/2.8 that we used for the majority of this test. The sensor is paired with a Digic 7 processor, which handles the speed and processing of images. Depending on settings, the sensitivity will step between ISO 100 up to a maximum ISO 25600. With ISO relating to how hard the camera has to process the available light to produce an exposed image. If there's not much light, there will inevitably be greater presence of image noise, which shows as a mixture of mottled white and color dots, the removal of which diminishes overall detail and color clarity. Image noise isn't a problem until hitting those 4-figure ISO settings, with images upwards of ISO 1600 showing some grain and detail beginning to lack when inspecting at 100%, but as there's 24 million pixels here, that's about 4 times that of Full HD, like the TV that's probably in your living room. This won't be noticeable unless cropping considerably or printing at larger scale.